Hello everyone, and welcome to the yard behind the inn, and to another Inner Circle Blood Bowl League match between Rivertown Brutes and Double Skulls. I had a look into the history, and it turns out I have played 3 matches with Double Skulls especially, but it feels like I've played at least 5. So I don't know what's about that. Probably it's because we've been playing in the same divisions, I think, right from the start of the league. So it feels I've played a bit too many matches with Fallenglory, but I still enjoy them. And in the previous 2 games, Fallenglory was the winner. But let's see how this match goes. I've played several matches with Fallenglory, so I hope to achieve something more than just a decent loss in this match. But yeah, with Blood Bowl you never know. Sometimes you might get lucky, sometimes not. Well, in this time I start on the attack, and I hope to push the left flank here. So the skeleton kicks the ball somewhere to the left flank for some reason, and it's a blitz for Double Skulls. Alright, that's a very promising start. Let's not see that anymore. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed about that. Really? Game a blitz at the start? That'll probably mess with my plans quite a lot, actually. And the mummies are pushing my players back and destroying my plans at the same time. Yeah, and he's moving his players to the left flank at the same time. Yeah, there go my plans. At least the ball lands decently, not too far from my throwers. So let's do some blocking here in the center. The team value was quite even, so I don't think anyone has a team value advantage in any way. Oh, and a reroll on that. And the Black Orc is down double ones. That's not fun. Although I prefer to throw double ones at the start of the game rather than at the end when it might matter more than in this situation. So yeah, the Double Skulls continue destroying my my plans here. The mummy is doing the bad stuff that it used to do. And yeah, for some reason my defense looks pretty thin at the moment. It's sort of spread out, and yeah, I don't really see any direction at the moment. It would be important to move this piece away, because he's really close to being served, and that would be really a shame. Although I still have a couple of players in reserve, they are not the best ones. Yeah, let's quickly have a look at the skills. I turned them on at first, but I forgot to speak about them. So yeah, Double Skulls have a lot of block on the team. And also there's a really annoying skeleton somewhere with strength 4, who annoys me every time I see him. And then there's another one with guard on the team, who's always in the right place for assists for some reason. Probably because Fallenglory is quite good with positioning. Yeah, there was a turnover because I tried to dodge away. I didn't want him to be served. And I think that's logical, right? I think we Black Orcs need to do a revenge on the mummy there. He's been too active there, stunning my players and so on. So the ball is now in relative safety. I think I hope to move it to the right flank here because most of his players are here on the left. Although he will probably manage to do something nasty to my players because yeah, he's quite strong. And he has all the players at the moment still. Yeah, and on my team, I have leveled up all the blitzers, I think. And 3 of them have guard and one has mighty blow, I think. The Fluffy here, a troll in the middle, has guard, so he's really useful in close quarters like this. And then a couple of Black Orcs have guard and block as well. It's pretty damn standard, I think. So yeah, on the right flank here, I'm trying to push away these skeletons here. That's actually one zombie and one skeleton probably. And there, I think I tried to dodge away again because he was a bit too close for a surf again. There, at least that mummy is down. So this Black Orc probably did something bad to him while I was concentrating here on the right flank. Yeah, that's a problem with watching and commenting on replays. Everything goes past so fast, but I somehow feel that watching 1.5 hours of the game is sometimes not that interesting, and myself, I rarely do watch the full game, although I like the feel of Blood Bowl and the pace of it. But I actually don't have that much time to do it. And that's really a shame. And that's why I have chosen to do these replays and reviews of the matches in this forum. And I hope yeah, you prefer this way as well. And anyway, if anyone's interested to watch a replay of a match, he would probably do this the same in game, except now there's, if I can say so, added value of my commentary, if there's any value to it at all. Yeah, so let's get back to the game. My orcs are moving to the right flank here, and I'm hoping to slowly move ahead. But the ghouls and the other players on double skulls are slowly getting closer because my thrower can only move 5 steps at a time. Oh, sorry, it's late again. Yeah, that ghoul already is really close here. Oh, there's a strong block from the white there, and yeah, looks like a stun. And now they are really close. So I need some decent rolls to get get more players on this side and catch up, actually. Although I don't think that's really possible. The skeletons and zombies have surrounded my players, who I would have used for building a cage. And I think this is the turn where I will try to move the ball to the left flank, because there are less position there. The first thing was to get this mummy down, and as he's down I can attack this white, block him, and now try to pass the ball to the blitzer here, and then he could run away from the opposition. Let's see if that happens. So the pass fails after a sort of the reroll from the player, and yeah, the ball is on the ground. That's really a shame. So now, yeah, I'm not sure what might happen here. They might now struggle to pick up the ball. Whoa, Metal Skull is injured. He's badly hurt, but there's no long-term effect, thankfully. Next up on the block line here is my other thrower. So he has a niggling injury here. No, he's just an injury and he's lost 1 armor value. One of the black orcs had a niggling injury. Not this one. Don't remember which one was it. Yeah, Iron Jaws. His jaws were replaced, and for that reason he's called Iron Jaws, and he also has a niggling injury. If anyone hits him on the jaw, he normally gets injured. Actually not, he has knee problems. Yeah, that mummy stayed in the same spot, and that creates some problems here, because now I need to knock down this ghoul. Right, that's at least has happened. There's a push and a reroll on that skeleton there. And that's a zombie, actually. Yeah, they sometimes look a bit similar. Yeah. Well, at least that dodge was successful, and I'm placing him here in defense. Just in case someone manages to pick up the ball, probably the ghoul will. Yeah, I would have hoped to injure some of the skeletons. Well, sort of injure. Knock them out at least. But that hasn't happened. Instead, one of my black orcs has an injury. Yeah, the ghoul has managed to pick up the ball. It looks like he's slowly moving closer to the touchdown zone. So the blitzer is now stunned. Right, that's not too bad, although I would have preferred him to move back into defense. Alright, Fluffy's doing something. A decent block by Fluffy, and the ball is now again on the ground. And surrounded by several by 3 players from my team. And 1 white. Wow, that mummy's still up. That's not too good. And for some reason he tried to dodge, and now Orc Fist is injured. Alright. Okay, no long-term effect. There are two turns for double skulls still, and they have managed to get the ball to pick up the ball every turn they had, and yeah, they still have 2 rerolls, so it's quite possible to do it, actually, I think. And now Fluffy is pushed onto the ball, and now he's injured. Not really injured, knocked out. Right. And now a reroll there, and yeah, he's pushed away from the ball. That's a really good opportunity to get the ball with the ghoul, and probably just run away. Okay, for some reason he chose to stay there, close to my guard piece here. So that actually means I can try to blitz with this thrower and get two dice. Yeah, no luck on the dice here. I would have liked to knock him down, but yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, Scarface is now knocked out. Come on, the Black Orcs are, I don't know, weak for some reason. Let's see, it's the last turn of the half. Let's see if the ghoul manages to score. Yeah, blitz from the white. Yeah, and I simply push away my thrower, so it's now a straight run to the touchdown. And yeah, that's 1-0 to double skulls. That's a shame. I felt so confident starting out on the attack, and now I've lost the goal. That's really a shame. So some dancing cheerleaders that are still human. Hopefully they might be changed. Maybe in the new legendary edition. You never know. That doesn't look too good. And now I'm on defense as well. So 2 injuries on my team. Fluffy still out. Come on, really? Well, at least one player's back. I think that was one of the Black Orcs, yeah. Scarface is now back. Yeah, without Fluffy, it looks a bit weak at the moment. Let's hope somehow something works out at least. Yeah, he doesn't have any injuries at the moment, or anyone knocked out. And I have lost 3 players, and quite important ones. But yeah, I have a bit longer bench, I think. Although Goblin is not very useful, I think, in this situation. But you never know. He might do some wonders. He has, I think I threw doubles with him, or maybe not. Oh, perfect defense for Rivertown Brutes. That's actually not too bad. Oh, and a nice kick as well from the Goblin. So the ball is landing pretty close to my players, it seems. Let's see if it scatters anywhere. Yeah, normally it does. So the defense is sort of set up to get the, well, really decent scatter, so something is turned around for my team, although, yeah, the double skulls start on the attack here, of course. But at least, yeah, the ball is now covered by two of my players. Yeah, I had the idea of putting all the players with block skill on the front line in the hope that at least someone will not be pushed too far away. And so, but yeah, somehow the rolls were lucky for Fallenglory there. And now he's advancing really fast. Well, at least something works. And the blitzer stays up. And now he's marking the ball as well. The ghoul is coming closer, although he was a bit too far away to get to the ball. And now it seems that I need to push some players away, but yeah, there are quite a lot of them. So maybe there's a way to push the white maybe onto the ball and hope that it will scatter in a decent location. Oh, it goes back to the black orc there. Oh, and my blitzer gets it. Iron paws. Yeah, his paws are made from iron. So he somehow managed to get to the ball. I don't know. Although it's not a very good position there, because yeah, just anyone could try and get to him too from this square here. Yeah, actually, I think I was a bit confused at this moment because there was actually no way to move because of the limitation for orcs. So the blitzers have a decent movement allowance of 6, although that's not the best you could wish for, and that's not enough to run away from the undead here. And that's just start of the second half still. And yeah, I don't think it's really possible to push through the left flank here. So I think on this turn I'm still sort of stalling and then trying to sense what's going on there. Well, at least I've built a decent cage, and then there's the second, the first line of defense here on the right side and here in the front with the black orcs. So I don't think he'll manage to get to my ball carrier here, but on the next turn I think it would be advisable at least, or preferable to move away from that cluster of players there, because they will just get closer and closer the whole time. Oh, and now he's fouling, and there's a stun on the strong arms. Yeah, his arms are strong, but wherever he was hit by the fowler was not his strongest suit. Well, all right, the goblin is running away. I think yeah, this is the turn where I move away with my players. And I think it's, yeah, a high time to do it. Right, the ball carrier goes away. Okay, the black orc is hitting a zombie there. Well, that's a simple push, but now the blitzer can assist, and there's one die roll on the mummy there, and well, at least he's knocked down. He can't mess around. And there was a dodge by one of my players, but again unsuccessful. There was a time when I was dodging like an elf with these orcs, but in the last few games that hasn't worked. I don't know. Luck has run out. The dodging luck has run out, probably. Yeah, for some reason this black orc here is a bit off. off the grid. Okay, One Tooth is KO'd. Was that a Black Orc? Come on, how many Black Orcs are you going to knock out? No, that was a lineman. Alright, that's not too bad. Okay, yeah, the ghouls are really fast, so I can't run away from them, so I think the solution is to try and injure them. Kick them as hard as possible. Whoa, a mummy was trying to do something, and double one, Snake Eyes. And he stays down. That's actually a really strong advantage at this point, so I think he didn't manage to set up his defensive line too well here. And it's a good opportunity to do something bad to his players. That's a decent block on the white there. Now it's important to get to the ghouls and mark them at least. Yeah, the ball carrier is moving forward. Now needs a sort of a cage or something over there. Okay, that's an assist and a blitz on the ghoul. All right. Oh, and he's Undead Skink KO'd. All right. He probably got that one from one of the lizardman teams. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, looks like everybody is in position, and there's a decent chance to run away. Whoa, my mummy's injured. Whoa, this game has turned around pretty fast. Fallenglory was on the attack but didn't get to the ball, and now my orcs are running away on the attack. So that's a big turnaround actually, or whatever you say it. Don't think that he can actually catch me now, and if I manage to knock down this ghoul here, he has no chance to do anything there. Oh, that's nice. He's knocked out and injured. Okay, Spiny's injured, so he won't mess with my plans anymore. Yeah, there's nobody who could get to him, to my ball carrier. So it's it really now depends how much time I'm willing to stall before the end of the game. Another KO. I would have liked another injury. Oh, Brooke, that's the annoying skeleton with the strength 4. Yeah. I don't know where he got those sunglasses. Alright, I'm gonna push on the skeleton. And... Alright, a reroll. Maybe not the best use of reroll, but okay. Nightwalker knocked out. Alright. They're being knocked out left and right here. So already 5 players out of the game in the second half. That's even more than my on my team. That's pretty funny. Well, it's funny for me. I bet Fallenglory is not too happy about it. So he's pushing around my black orcs there. Mummy's doing something. That's a block on the thrower there. Sticky palms. I wouldn't like him to get injured. And a dodge by a skeleton. Okay. And a stone on Scarface. So it's a turn 14 for the Rivertown Brutes. I think it's now important to get rid of this skeleton. He might get a bit annoying there. And he has no block, so anyone can try to block him without fear of of both down. No, that's a nice sound. So not like someone dropped a bag of bones, which is probably true. Here's a push on the mummy. So yeah, 2 turns left for both teams. I'm really close to the equalizer, and I doubt that anyone will manage to get the second touchdown. So most probably this looks like a draw. And yeah, it was actually a fun game. So nobody was actually successful on his own attack, but somehow managed to change up the game. Played really well. Both teams played really well on their defensive turns. Got the ball, and I managed to do a touchdown. Yeah, that's the thing you like about Blood Bowl. It's pretty unpredictable sometimes, and if you can live with the fact that you can get screwed by bad dice rolls, and you're okay with that, then yeah, that game is really for you. Otherwise, you'll just be frustrated. Come on, Fluffy is still out. I think I'm paying him too much. If I'm paying him at all. Yeah, it feels like this setup is quite alright, and unless he tries to do some pushing, chain pushing, I don't think he can actually score. And his ghouls were quite far away, so he's not doing any magic there. So last turn from him, a couple of blocks, and I think the game will be over pretty fast. So yeah, he got a decent number of players back, but so did I. So at the moment it's pretty equal, but it's last 2 turns, and doesn't seem like anything will happen. Let's just wait for the end of the game. It's always fun to play with Fallenglory. And yeah, actually most of the coaches in the Inner Circle Blood Bowl League. And actually I'm playing at the moment in 2 divisions, in Steel League and in Silver League. And I still feel that I don't get enough matches. Well, there's a vanity pass and the catch by the white there. Yeah, so I'm playing 2 matches a week, and I still feel that's not enough for me. I really like this game, but I don't get enough time to play the amount of matches that I would like. So yeah, I doubt that I would have enough time to actually play more than 2 matches a week, but I would love to, because I'm having fun. So Mummy is injured with no long-term effect. That's pretty good for me. The stream of injured and knocked out players continues. Will this player be knocked out as well? Yeah. Baby Hugs Goat. A strange name, but whatever. They're undead. They can name themselves as they want. Yeah, I think that's the end of the match. Yeah. So it's 1-1. One of my blitzers got level up. That's actually pretty nice. Statistics, not too interesting. Bloodlust got 7 points. He was also the MVP, I guess. And yeah, that's about it. That was a really fun game. really unpredictable. And finally I managed to get some points away from Double Skulls and Fallenglory with his team. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, give this one a like, and see you in the next one. Bye!